here. Excuse me, sir. Is this your Ferrari?
Oh my God, not one of y'all them little Instagram people.
Real quick, man.
Oh,
I got
being
a
harassed.
21 million followers. I've interviewed 48 billionaires in the last 5 years. I'm interviewing Arthur Blank tomorrow. Could I get 30 seconds with you?
You said you do an interview on Arthur Blank tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Man, trying to get away from you.
What line of business were you in?
I became rich being a business owner.
So you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been a business owner?
For about 20-something years, but I have to go
Real
looked
quick,
down
over
up.
these 20 years, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
$5 million.
You said 5 million?
Yes,
Real quick.
5 million?
man.
Snappy answer.
$10 million.
10 million?
I did pretty good. Our private jet company did over $5 billion in sales. So
$5
you ask
billion.
everybody how much money they make. How much money you making, James? What's the biggest year you've had?
Who am I here with today?
My name's Arthur Blank.
How did you get rich?
Have you ever heard of Home Depot?
got an owner here,
Been
bro.
at Home Depot.
Yes.
That's how
Big
I got
one.
rich. That was my company.
You made more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. Give me a lesson about business right here that's not taught in school.
My boy asking all the questions.
I'm getting it. This is a masterclass.
My motto is never take advice from someone that you wouldn't exchange a bank account with.
Arthur, you're 83 years old today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I think that's a great question. Well, I think
I'm about to
Goodness.
interview the founder of a $300 billion company. Have you ever heard of Home Depot? Yeah, this store right here. Well, today, I'm going to be interviewing the
Never
man
heard.
behind it, Arthur Blank, who also
Bro asked, have I ever heard of a Home Depot? Boy, is you out your mind? Like, where are you from?
bought and owns the Atlanta Falcons. But before we do that, look, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now, one of the richest cities in America, home to over 30,000 millionaires and over 15 billionaires.
Bet on black.
So we're gonna hit the streets to find out how the wealthy people here actually got rich. Now let's get this video on the way.
I don't know what time of the year that is.
Excuse
this is
me,
real.
sir.
This
Question
month.
for you. No, how did you get rich?
I'm trying to find my car.
Real quick, I got a channel with 21 million followers. I started in Texas. I've interviewed 48 billionaires in the last 5 years. We're interviewing a big billionaire tomorrow.
I'm good.
Any advice to the younger generation?
You don't want to talk to you,
Excuse me,
boy. He ain't
sir.
got time.
Question for
Money's time.
How did you get rich?
With a face like this, do you have to ask?
Nah, man. Hey, real quick, man. So I grew a channel to 21 million followers. I interview billionaires and millionaires all over the world to help. Can I get 1 minute with you?
He's like,
Excuse
nah.
me, sir. Question for you.
Got my face.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
What?
How old were you when you became a Excuse
Everybody
me, sir.
better get out my face.
Question for you. How
Straight
old
to
were
it.
you when you became a millionaire?
Thank you.
Real quick, sir. I have a channel with 21 million followers. I've interviewed 48
Bro,
billionaires
ain't
in the
nobody
last
trying to talk
5
to
years.
him.
Became a millionaire.
Keep trying, man.
Nah, real quick, sir. I'm interviewing Arthur Blank tomorrow. I have a channel with 21 million followers. I go all over the world interviewing successful people to help
Throw a
the younger
little-
generation.
throw a
Can I
little
get a
name
minute
out
with you? All right, man. Have a good one. Look, man. As you can see, man. Look, we're
Bro.
out here in Buckhead Village, the richest area in all of Atlanta.
Oh, yeah,
Wealthy people out here
Buckhead.
do not
Oh,
want to give us
man.
the time of day. Well, look, little did they
Ain't
know,
nobody
man,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
talk
be
to
the
you,
richest
man.
person out here,
Keep
man.
trying,
Arthur
though.
Blank. So if he can do it, then I bet I can get some of these other people to stop and give us a minute of their time. Let's go see who we can find. We got a Ferrari right here. Excuse me, sir.
Uh-oh.
Is this your Ferrari?
It's a brother.
Oh my God, not one of y'all them little
No, man.
Instagram people.
Real quick, man. I got a channel with 21 million followers. I've interviewed 48 billionaires in the last 5 years. I'm interviewing Arthur Blank tomorrow. Could I get 30 seconds with you?
You said you do an interview on Arthur Blank tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what's up. What's up?
What line of business were you in?
Serial entrepreneur, man.
What was your main company?
Real estate,
Real
49
estate.
luxury townhomes, home care agency, all of that.
So, do you think it's important to focus on concentrating on one thing or diversification?
Diversification. for
Why is
sure.
that?
Because you never know if something's got a hard stop. You might need to put energy in something else until that come back into it. And you cultivate everything.
I just bought
maximize profit.
I just bought my first piece of commercial real estate 2 weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Right in the middle of
Congrats.
Ohio State University.
Yeah, congratulations.
So,
That's
what's
what's
the
up.
best piece of real estate people should be looking to buy in today's world?
Multifamily homes.
Why is that?
Because you're gonna get more money, more bang for your buck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 45.
45 years old.
Yeah.
Did you have people that doubted you in the business world?
Of course, man. They doubt you every day. I was an NBA sports agent. I did that at a high clip. I was doubted at that too, but I was successful at it.
What's
so
your name?
I don't want to tell that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. But let me ask you something. Did you come from a rich family growing
No,
up?
no, underprivileged for sure.
Yeah. So what was
Yeah.
your turning point to financial freedom? What was that moment early on for you?
I mean, I played basketball.
Yeah?
Got a scholarship for free. Played professional, so I
Yeah,
did
you're
all
like
that.
6'4".
Took my money and jumped into business. So
what was the lowest point that you had to overcome?
adversity. You know, when you somewhere trying to start a business, and you trying to get out here and hustle and grind, and like you said, people doubting you. You got to be strong. It's a saying that says, "We're not here to play dream drift. We got hard work to do and heavy loads to lift. Shun out the struggle. Face it as God's gift. Be strong. Be strong.
That's
be
game
strong."
right there. So you do believe in God, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Who was your God?
Jesus Christ.
How did you know Jesus was real? A lot of people are afraid to say that too, and I commend you
No,
for
when
saying
I
that.
got saved and baptized, that's when I realized my life changed.
Was there like a low point you were going through where you turned to Christ?
When you underprivileged, man, that's where you turn to. You grew up in the church and you believe in it.
But you made more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. Give me a lesson about business right here that's that's not taught in school?
Relationships. They don't teach you how to cultivate relationships and maximize those in school. They just teach you the X's and O's, but networking, man, making your network your net worth. So they don't teach you that. It's something you got to just pick up on.
But before you had credibility, how did you build relationships with the right people?
Just get in rooms and be a sponge, be quiet and soak it up, and learn how people move, check out their mannerisms, pick up a hobby. I golf, so that helped me get a lot of rooms
So
too.
proximity is power then, because you got around a lot of rich people.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Oh, man, 10 million.
$10 million.
Yeah.
And how'd you scale from 7 to 8 figures? How'd you go from 1 to 10 million? Tell me that.
My boy asking all the questions.
I'm
lady.
getting it. This is a masterclass.
Do I get a percentage of this masterclass? That's how you get it.
I'm gonna tag you. You'll get millions of views. You got an Asian background. What's your secret to sales?
I can't tell you that, man.
Yeah,
The secret is being secretive. Esoteric. That's what it is. Yeah.
Best negotiation advice. You got a prospective client. They're on the fence. They're leaning towards a no. How do you get that no into a
Well,
yes?
people want to be led, so they want you to tell them what they do. Remember that, especially in sales.
Did you ever walk away from a lot of money? Were you afraid to walk away?
Yeah. All money ain't good money.
How do you know it's bad money? How do you know to avoid those
Because
people?
your gut tell you. Trust your gut.
Yeah.
If it seems like it's some BS, trust your gut, man.
Right.
It might be good on paper, but in the long run, it's going to be detriment to your business, so you got to learn how to walk away.
45 today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Take a risk, man. Jump off the porch. What'd he say? Get off the boat, Peter, walk on water. Take a chance.
It's good to see you, brother. You can't walk around Atlanta without security.
I know, man.
You can't
I
walk
know.
around Atlanta without security.
Hey, my man, we were letting the people out here know that you didn't sell just one company. How many companies did you sell for the people that don't know?
I sold 4.
You sold 4
I
businesses.
sold 4.
We're out here in Atlanta. We're going to be interviewing Arthur Blank and some other dope entrepreneurs, but I told them we couldn't come to Atlanta without checking in with you.
Hey, I love that, man. I love what you're doing, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, man. You're an inspiration to me.
Looks
to
like an old
my whole
surfer
team,
guy,
and
but
to
there's
many
no
men.
waves
You
out
do
there
a
in
lot.
Atlanta.
So I got one rule for all the interviews, though. No holding back. We're going to give them the blueprint and the secret to building generational wealth and really
what's your
making it in
secret,
today's
bro?
world. And because you talk about it's not just financial freedom, but the
give it up.
spiritual freedom and what's inside of us.
I do. I always say if you have $1 billion and your spirit's 0, 1 billion times 0 is 0. But if you have $1 and your spirit's 1 billion, $1 times 1 billion is 1 billion. You gotta have both.
That's the stuff that they don't teach us, though.
It's true, man. I think so many people focus on work, but it's really important also to focus on the spiritual side of your life. How you treat your customers. Were you philanthropic? What kind of adventure did you have in your life while you were building your business?
Yeah.
And I've been good at that.
No holding back. We're going to give them the blueprint right here
Okay, let's do
on
it.
how to make it in today's
Let's
world.
do
Can
it.
we make that happen?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
My man. Let's go. What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
I did pretty good. Our private jet company did over $5 billion in sales, so we did pretty good. Yeah.
How much did you exit for?
A lot of money. Come on, man. That's a private thing. I worked hard to keep that private.
So how old were you when you became a millionaire?
I became a millionaire at 26.
So you made it early, man.
How old are you?
23 years old.
When I was 23, I was sleeping on my friend's couch and making $16,000 a year.
Are you serious?
And spending 25.
So what was your turning point to financial freedom, man? How did you know you were going to go out there and build an empire for yourself?
I think it's really important that you believe in the end of your story. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to believe in the end. If you're single, you have to believe he or she's out there. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to believe that what you're doing is going to work. And I always believed that it was going to click for me. It took me a lot of failures to get there, but I stuck with it. And, you know, everybody here watching your show is one idea, one referral, one meeting away from changing their trajectory of their life. I met that guy at 26. His name was Bob Sillerman. And he held my hand as a young kid. He said 3 things: make money, have fun, and have fun making money.
Did you ever doubt yourself?
Yes, I still doubt myself. I see all the people you interview and I'm like, why are you interviewing me?
So how many companies did you have fail before that first one hit?
Oh my God, man. My journey was so insane. I sold chicken, shrimp, and meat door to door. That failed. I had a music company, record company that failed, t-shirt company that failed, marketing company that failed, record label that went out of business. And then I walked onto a private jet. I was a guest on a private jet and I was like, people fly like this? I want to fly like this. And then my partner and I were like, let's start a company so we can fly on private planes. A couple of years later, we were doing $5 billion in sales.
So why did you not give up?
When I was growing up, my dad never let me win in anything. We would play checkers. As a 6, 7-year-old, he would beat me every time, no mercy. All the way till I got older. I didn't beat him in checkers till I was 55 years old, but what he was teaching me was how to deal with disappointment and that nothing would be handed to you. And that was a really important lesson for me, especially as I became an entrepreneur, because I had so many ventures that failed before one worked. And
That's some solid advice, man. And that's just great that his dad was that brutal with him when he was young. You know what? A lot of fathers are not brutal enough sometimes, but I mean, look how he turned out, man. That's right. You can't spoil your kids, because then next thing you know it, they're going to be thinking like everything should be handed to them. That's the wrong way to go about it.
My dad taught me to stick with it. So, you know, I could have
Good
easily
dad.
given up after company 1 failed, company 2 failed, but I didn't.
Take us back to the most life-changing
dad.
conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
I think I got it when I was 50, actually, from my wife. And she said, put more on your plate of what it is you love to do with the people you love to do it with. Now, that might not sound like business advice. It's amazing business advice because we focus so much on the financial side of business and we tend to over-index in the energy we put into the financial side, but we tend to sometimes neglect the spiritual side. Like while you're building your business, did you live a life of adventure? What kind of culture did you build? Did you keep your friendships when you were childhood and in college? And I've been really good at this side of it. Good entrepreneur, amazing at living life. Because it goes like this. I'm 57, man. I'm looking at 70 in the face in 13 years. So I think I've done a really good job of working really hard, but also having a pretty full life.
So how important is it for an entrepreneur to maintain their health?
At the end of the day, we only have one job,
Of course.
and that's stay healthy. If you have
Yeah.
$1 billion and you have a sore throat, every time you swallow, the only thing you think about is your sore throat. That's just a sore throat. And there's an old saying, if you have health, you have hope. If you have hope, you have everything. Like we have one job, stay healthy. You can't enjoy anything if you don't have your health.
Did you have people that doubted you in the business world?
Yes, and that motivated me. I love that, and I love, oh,
Did the officer tell you couldn't conduct interviews here?
we're just doing it for 2 seconds.
We've been here more than 2 seconds. So I need you guys to stop recording. Did you have permission to do this?
No, but we're just doing 2 seconds, man.
That was 4 minutes ago.
Okay, but we're happy to leave, but what's the problem with it?
Okay, so
We
there's
own
still
part of this
property
whole entire
management has
development.
to-
Who's in charge of the whole thing?
Security.
Who can we talk
Property
to?
management.
Okay, I'll go talk.
A
I'll
bunch
go
of,
with you. It's all
a
good.
bunch of rent-a-cops.
Guys, so look, as you can see, man, we don't take no
Man, y'all get y'all, man, get up out of here, man. Y'all got better things to do. Come on now.
for an instant, man. We're gonna make it happen. That's happened to me one too many times.
Bunch of rent-a-cops.
a lot?
It does, yeah.
How much money do you make now? You ask everybody how much money they make.
How much money you
making,
make?
James? What's the biggest year you've had? How did
Exactly.
you get rich?
So
I'm
my
curious.
business is gonna make well over $10 million this year.
At 23?
Oh, really?
Let's go, man. Congratulations.
So thank you, man. So what you're telling me is that we're gonna make
2.5
20 times $10
million.
million in the next couple of years.
Yes, I believe that. Can I invest in you now?
I don't know if I need the
Wait, you
capital.
guys are making $10 million a year now?
Over 10 mil.
So is it safe to say that your company is probably worth $80 to $100 million now?
Technically,
You
yeah.
want to sell 10% of it?
We could set up a call after this.
No. Let's do it right now. Let's
Contact.
Shark Tank this right now.
I'll give you my contact. That way you have it, man. So what is the number one thing that you look for?
No, let's go back to that, James.
Oh, he want a piece
I'll
of
give
the
you a
pie.
check for $10 million today. Talk to your partners. You guys give me 10%. I'll even give you an out. If for some reason it's not working or whatever, you can buy me out at a price that you feel is totally fair. In 3 years, if I don't bring more value to what you guys are doing, and part of being an entrepreneur is figuring out how to get from A to B
snap.
the fastest. If I can't help you guys
There's
get
a
from A
deal
to B
going down.
faster, I'm out. Think about it.
So you were just willing to give me a $10 million check. What is the number one thing that you look for in people when you're deciding to invest into them?
Hunger. Yeah, I'm looking at like you're hungry. I see you out there hustling. The way you approached me, you are the business plan.
So you don't invest in businesses, you invest in people.
100%.
Tell me your craziest business story.
I was pitching Zico to Coca-Cola, and I knew that the founder, that the guys at Coke were huge Yankee fans. And I was friends with A-Rod, and I asked him if he could be at my office at 5 o'clock. And he was like, yeah, what do you need? I go, just knock on the door, wave to me, and leave. So he comes up for 5 o'clock, we're in a meeting, I go, A-Rod, I'm in a meeting, man. I'll call you in 10 minutes. Like, cool. He leaves it like, the guy's flipped out.
Did you close the deal?
We closed the deal. We did.
So it's safe to say that credibility kills all bad attitudes.
It definitely helps.
Let's talk to that young person real quick. They're starting out. They don't have a lot of credibility. How can they build relationships with the right people? You found a billionaire mentor at 26 years old. How does somebody get in touch with and connect with the right people?
Proximity. You got to put yourself in situations in the right rooms. I mean, when I was 21 years old and I was sleeping on my friend's couch, I used to go to the Beverly Hills Hotel every day for lunch. And I walked in the first day and I'm like, mogul, actor, best athlete, best CEO. I'm like, you don't have to stay at this hotel to go to the restaurant. My friend's like, no. That became my office. I went every single day at 21 into the Beverly Hills Hotel and I would watch their mannerisms. I would literally follow someone into the bathroom, and just like, oh my God, I saw you here. Just starting small talk. Proximity, man.
57 years old today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I think the best quote I ever heard is from Gandhi. Learn like you'll live forever, live like you'll die tomorrow.
I love that. So you got to make every day count.
I'm always learning, and I live big.
You have amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Keep doing
my
what you're
friend.
doing. 10%. 10%. Think about it.
Guys, that was an incredible interview. Look, he built and sold
Trying to
4
get you
companies,
10
like he
million
said,
right
and
off the
made
bat, boy.
hundreds of millions of dollars. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you.
she lose a
How
lot
did
of money.
you get rich?
Who are you?
I interview billionaires all over the world.
Who says I'm rich?
You look like money, man. You
Look at the
like
mirror
money.
rings.
What'd you do?
I became rich being a business owner.
So you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been a business owner?
For about 20-something years, but I have to
Real quick, over these 20 years,
She
what
look
was
like
the
a
most
housewife
amount
of
of money you
Atlanta.
made in a single year?
$5 million.
You said 5 million.
Yes,
Real quick.
five.
Can we interview you for 1 minute? We have 21 million followers. We have 21 million followers. It's to help the younger generation. It'll be worth it, I promise you.
Okay, come on.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer.
Yes.
Did college help you become a millionaire?
What college gave me was structure, and what college gave me was, like, I would say, business acumen. But the hustle is what it requires to be successful. So no, you don't have to go to college, but college does help me have to, be able to navigate this business world.
Did you come from a rich family growing up?
No, did not.
So what was your turning point to financial freedom? Did you have a moment early on where you were like, I want to go out there and build an empire for myself?
Yes, at a law school, I worked at a law firm, and I realized that my income, there's a salary cap, and no matter how good I was only gonna make X amount of money. I was like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go on my own. I want to bet on myself.
So you learned that you weren't going to get rich working for anybody else.
Correct. So I'd rather go have no kind of salary cap versus only get paid X amount of money for a year.
So do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No.
Why not?
It's a beast out there. I call it the monkey around your neck. In business, the monkey, which is stress, will be around you, and depending on how you can handle that stress, you may or may not be able to handle full-time entrepreneurship. Now, having a side business, yes, but being in it full-time, that is a bear all by itself.
You made more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. What's the lesson about business you teach them that is not taught in school?
Run your business like it's Walmart. Meaning from the very beginning, I don't care what the bank account says. I don't care if you have no followers, no customers. Have your corporate structure, your LLC, your corporation. Have your business bank account. Market. So your social media page, I shouldn't tell that you're doing this at home. It should look like a real big brand. Your logo, your colors, your font. Run it like it's Walmart. Follow the corporate formalities. Walmart don't accept Cash App. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? To have it like a real business.
Let me ask you this. This is the $1 million question right here.
Okay.
Do people need a lot of money to start a business in today's
No, you can bootstrap it. Start small. You want to first get what's
Bootstrap.
called proof of concept. Can you go sell your product or service to a stranger? Does someone want it? Once you get what's working, now go get the funding and 10x what's working. Too many times they get the money and they spend on things that don't really work. And then now you're in debt. Now the monkey is back on your neck. The stress. Have you ever heard of someone called Master P? How old are you?
23.
Have you heard about a
Master
guy named
P.
Master P?
Yeah.
Okay, he was a rapper from back in the day. And he went from store to store to store, from place to place to place, selling a CD out of his trunk and became a millionaire. He bypassed having the record label fund him. He funded himself. You bootstrap it. You own more equity in your business. You actually go through that grit to know who your target audience is, what they want. Now you know it. Now you go 10x what's already working.
Let me ask you this. How old are you today?
I am knocking on 50.
What's the secret to looking so young and being so vibrant at 50?
Black.
Has health been a big priority to you?
Health and self-care. I believe as a woman, you need to always look your best. And in business, you represent the brand, so you got to show up for yourself. You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare. So investing in you is key.
Say that again.
You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare.
Wow, that's incredible right there. So your appearance is actually a real thing.
Correct.
Do you have people
Absolutely.
that doubted you or thought you were crazy going into business for yourself?
Yes. My mother is my #1 fan and my biggest dream killer. See, some people are going to kill your dream because they don't see it for themselves, but only God gives you the vision, right? So being an attorney and walking away from that to go start a hair salon franchise and sell hair, she's like, you're an attorney, but I saw it. I can make more money selling a product than just being an attorney. Your biggest dream killers don't see the vision, but my motto is never take advice from someone that you wouldn't exchange a bank account with. So I love Mom, but I don't want that exchange. So I'm gonna bet on myself and see what the vision that God gave me and run with that.
Can I tell you something?
That's
What's
so
your
true.
name?
Joy.
Joy, this is Gabe right here. You know that, right? This is your
Yeah.
name right here. Now, you're approaching 50 years old, but if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. In business, in life, you're gonna get knocked down, you're gonna have hard time. Get back up. It's how you end it. If you stay down, you lost. If you get back up, you can keep on fighting and go get your win. When God closes a door, He's opening up a bigger blessing, a bigger opportunity down the hall. You have to just keep on going. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
You have amazing advice.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
she's tight.
problem.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Of course.
All right, you guys, the time has now come. Atlanta has
I
been
feel like she
insane.
gave the best
It's
advice.
About time to do what we came out here to do, which is to interview our 48th billionaire ever, Arthur Blank, the founder of Home Depot, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons. We're not doing this interview
48th billionaire that you've interviewed? I was like, I gotta probably tune in and subscribe and all that down. School of Hard Knocks. I'm gonna check your channel out even further.
Anywhere. No. We're doing this somewhere crazy. But I'll let it be a surprise until we get there. So let's go meet the legend himself. All right, guys, look, we just got to our destination. We are at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, you know who built the stadium? Arthur Blank, the guy we're about to interview. Look, he owns the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah,
he
he
got
does.
the team for, I think, over $500 million, but they're now worth over...
Wait, 500 million? When did he buy the team? That's great. That's a steal.
$5 billion. Now let's go meet up with the legend himself and go see what he has to say on
he
how
killed
he
it.
created one of the biggest companies in the entire world. Come on.
And wait. Doesn't he have? He got Shador now, doesn't he? Doesn't he have Shador?
Yes, thank you for having us. So real quick, before you head in here.
Oh wait, no, he
tell
didn't got
us the story
Shador.
of
No,
how
no.
this
What am I
came
talking about?
about.
He got.
So I saw him
Kevin
and
Stefanski.
Buckhead approaching
Terrible
random
coach.
people,
Yeah.
and I was
Didn't
like,
do too well
"That's
this
the
year.
kid. Not the kid. That's the young man that goes up to people saying, excuse me." So I went up to him and said, excuse me. And I told him who I worked for.
That's
and
amazing.
we set it up.
I appreciate you. Just have to thank you for helping make this
This
happen.
is fun.
This owner messed up, getting the wrong coach. He got a terrible coach.
So we're going to
Terrible.
be here because
He messed up.
Arthur's going to be on stage.
Kept us
there.
fancy.
So feel free to chill out. Yeah.
Guys, this is insane. We are currently right now in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is where the Atlanta Falcons play, and this is where we're going to be interviewing the owner, Arthur Blank, who started Home Depot and turned it into what is now a $300 billion company, you guys. So this is about to be a crazy...
Yeah, well, guess what? He probably about to take a net loss this year. The boy don't know how to pick out the right coach. Kevin Stefanski, he brought him from the Browns, man. That is not a good coach, man.
interview. We're going to be interviewing him any second. How you doing, Arthur?
James, how are you?
Good. It's great to meet you, sir.
I've seen you on the streets.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful spot.
Yes, sir. It's beautiful. We've done a lot of cool interviews, but not in a spot like this before. I gotta say that blue top looks
got
sharp
her-
on
got
you.
her the
man.
suede.
I got one rule for all the interviews. We're gonna give the younger generation right here
Great,
the
okay.
secrets to becoming successful.
Great.
Who am I here with today?
My name's Arthur Blank.
And how did you get rich?
Have you ever heard of Home Depot?
Yes.
You ever been in a Home Depot?
Yes.
That's how I got rich.
What do you mean?
That was my company.
And how much is your company worth today?
Probably $350 billion.
With a B?
Yeah, with a B.
Did you come from a lot of money growing up?
No, I came from nothing. I mean, mom and dad, brother, we lived in a single one-bedroom apartment. My mother and father slept on a pull-out little sofa thing in the foyer. My brother and I shared the bedroom. We had, just one bathroom.
You didn't come from a tremendous amount of wealth. How did your upbringing shape the way that you think about money and risk?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Well, I think my upbringing was based on a set of values that were instilled in me by, my mother and father. My mother had an expression, you do the right things for the right reasons and live with the consequences.
At 36 years old, you were fired from your job. Did you have people that doubted you or thought you were crazy when you started Home Depot?
Absolutely. That's a great question, Jim. The first couple of years, people come into our stores and they would look at, they say, these guys are nuts, they're crazy. There's too much inventory, too many people on the floor, price levels are too low. They can't do enough volume to make all this make sense.
They were telling you couldn't.
They said we weren't. And so they said, just ignore these guys, they're going to go broke. In September of 81, we were in public, all of our information became open to the world to see. And the volumes that we were doing were unbelievable. And people said, couldn't even believe the amount of revenue we were producing out of these first four stores. And that was all as a response of listening and responding, listening to what customers wanted, not debating, not forcing our arguments on them, learning from them and having the real humility, really having true humility and saying the people that we're serving, they truly do know better than we do in terms of...
The customer always comes first.
The customer always comes first. I used to say at Home Depot, I said, our ultimate sign of success is when our customers, they were so loyal to everything that was happening inside of a Home Depot store, they would feel like they were disloyal by shopping someplace else.
How old are you now?
I'm 83 years old.
At what age did you become a billionaire?
That's a good question. I don't know. And you know what? It's
Probably
good that
50.
I don't know, because it was never about money to me per se. It was always about building value, doing the right things for the right reasons. And
Becoming a billionaire was only a byproduct of that.
it was exactly right. It was only going to be that kind of financial success. Millionaire, billionaire was only become a byproduct of that commitment to values, commitment to behavior, staying the course, having the resilience, listening and responding.
Arthur, you're 83 years old today.
Right.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
A lot of it depends, Jim, on how you define success. So I think as I've gotten older, success means not just, financially, it means not
About
just
family, health.
your immediate family, but
Yeah.
you know, everybody living in your circle of love, but
What
you're
you're
really
leaving
humanity.
behind.
When you're talking about human
Legacy.
relationships, you know, the reason I'm doing this interview is because I watched some of your other ones, which are great, but you develop a trust relationship with who you're talking to. In all these businesses, I think it's so critical that you develop the trust, whether it be with your associates or whether it be the people that you're serving. Because once you have that trust level established, people will open up their hearts and their minds and eventually their wallets to you because they have a trust relationship.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You have amazing advice, sir. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
Guys, that's a wrap on today's video. I need
That's
you
a
guys to stop right
success.
now.
That's
Like
a
and
solid-
subscribe for amazing content coming
solid
every
W.
week to the School of Hard Knocks.
That's enough of that, bro. Listen, I like the video, School of Hard Knocks. I'm gonna go ahead and like and subscribe. That's a banger, my boy.